ego's done. Just had to do that. Today, I know I look silly, and I'm just going to keep this on, but I want to talk about service. And we find abundance through serving others. By being grateful for what we have, by sharing what we have, and doing what we need to do to get rid of our ego and serve others. It can be service to your community. It can be service as far as marketing with your team members or people that you are talking to about your business. Get your ego out of the way. That's what you need to do. The more you give, the more you will receive. It may not come right away, but keep on giving because that's what's important. I've been involved with a few groups that have served others, that have given. I think the one that I had the most fun with was the peanut butter plan. And several of us would get together in various locations, wherever we could find space. And we would make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the homeless, have some fruit with us and some water bottles, and we would do this on a Sunday, and then go to the parks where a good deal of the homeless would hang out and would stay. There were also some shelters that we would drive to with all of that sandwiches and everything, and we would give it to the, it was actually an old motel that had been turned into a shelter. And so we would take things out there. But it was so much fun, and I would get, first I would put a message on Facebook and say, hey, I'm collecting bread and peanut butter and jelly for our peanut butter plan. And I would always get more than enough to do for that day. And it was great. And I would get my friends together and we would have so much fun. And I remember once we had a staircase and we filled the staircase from bottom almost to the top with bags and bags and bags of peanut butter sandwiches. And they were all so appreciative. There was the occasional person that said, can't we have meat and cheese? And we explained that we couldn't have anything that could go bad on us or on them if they decided to carry it around in their backpack for later. So peanut butter and jelly is what it was. And I hope that it will start again because I really enjoyed doing that service. And I also used to feed the homeless here in my own community. And we would cook. I would cook for about 25 people. And then package it all up and take it to a big van. And they had stops along the way where the homeless knew to go to get a meal. Usually in the winter, it was a hot meal, and then when it got warmer, it might be sandwiches and chips and things such as that, or a hot meal, soup, something. But I enjoyed doing that too. And I also collected socks, and I had socks and people sending me things from Vegas and Michigan and New Hampshire and Missouri, and it was wonderful. It was great. And it just feels good to do service and to forget about yourself and do for others. So those are some examples. Oh, another thing, when I was rehabbing for my knee replacement, I stayed in a nursing home. They had a rehab side. And being me, you know, the first meal they brought me to the room, brought it to my room, and I said, well, can't I eat in the dining room with the people? And they said, well, sure, if you want to. And I sat with a woman who was very chatty, and we would talk. She had gotten in an accident and had zero short-term memory. So she was always asking me what my name was and everything. But we just got along so well. She was kind of annoying to other residents, but it was so funny. We started talking and laughing and making noise, and the first couple days people would turn around and say, who's making all that noise? What's all that laughing about? And pretty soon people were coming over and pushing people aside so they could scoot in and eat with us. And I made a lot of friends, and it was near Christmas time, so I put out an all-call and had people send me Christmas cards just with their name on it, you know, much love or peace and love and their name. And Steve and I went and passed all of the cards out, and they would say, who are these from? And I said, oh, just a friend. And they would open it, and they would kind of worry over it, like, I don't know a Paula or a Karen. Who are they? But it was fun to do that. So whenever you can do something like that, it makes your heart grow, and it makes you feel so good. So abundance and gratitude are my words for the year. Again, happy number 50. Bye.